In this video, I want to talk to you about how you can find value bets on football in the UK. Hey, welcome back to the channel. For those of you new here, my name's Chris, and on here I love talking about how to make money online and how to be smarter with your money. I wanted to start doing value betting content here on the channel because it really upsets me when I hear about people when they're just gambling on football and not making any money, and I really wanted to just show people like this is how you find the value in football betting, and there's no sort of secret method to it. You don't need to buy an expensive course to find out. I'm just going to show you everything you need to know in this video. This is something that I don't think too many people are aware of how to do it, because there is a YouTube channel on the platform here that spoke about how you should be doing this, but then they never showed you actually how to do it. And all of the comments in that viral video were asking, how do you find the value? Where are the value bets? So yeah, let's get on the laptop and I'll show you just how you can do that. In order to find these value bets then, we are really going to need the help of a software, and without using a software to do it, it's going to be really, really difficult. Although it is possible, it's just insanely time consuming and much more difficult. So we're going to be using OddsMonkey here, which obviously there's a lot of content on the Profit Boss channel to do with OddsMonkey, but this is going to be separate from the normal match betting, which does take, match betting is completely separate to kind of value betting. So value betting, you don't bet against the outcome, you're simply placing the bets just as back bets, but you're not laying it, you're just wanting to take the better odds there to increase your chances of winning in the long term. So on the dashboard here, this is just on the main OddsMonkey dashboard, the main tool we're going to use is the odds matcher, so I'll go ahead and load that up. Now on this odds matcher, it's currently bringing up all these different football bets that you can place, and I currently don't have too much of a value set up here in the filter. So on this little filter button here, we can go ahead. This is exactly how you would set this filter up in order to get value bets. So you would want then, if you're just wanting to do value betting on football, you just select football there. And then you can have all the bookmakers you want. You don't need to mess about with the limit markets or limit bookmakers. And with the exchanges, you would just have Smarkets set there, because I want to show you, although we're not laying these bets, I'm going to show you how you will use Smarkets to determine whether or not it is a value bet or not, and what kind of odds you should be backing that team or betting outcome at the bookmaker. Then as far as the match rating, back odds, minimum liquidity and event time go, you would just want the maximum rating set to 200 there. Then everything else you would just want to leave as it is. So the minimum back odds can be 1.2, max 100, and the liquidity doesn't really matter too much. We can have that set to 20 in there though. But once you have everything set up there, if you want to go ahead and pause the screen now, you can do. But you would then just press apply filter. It's going to load everything up there, and you close the filter page down there. So now we can see that because I've moved the rating percentage over 100%, it's giving us these really good value bets here. And we can see here, and this is also known as arbitrage betting if you're backing and laying these outcomes. But if you're simply backing the outcome, it's called value betting. Now, I know it's going to get asked a lot in the comments section about, can you get banned from the bookmakers doing this? And of course, yes, you can. Because at the end of the day, the bookmakers don't want you to be placing value bets. They only want you to be placing bets with extremely poor value so that they're winning in the long term. They would not be in business if they're just going to let people make money from them in the long term. It wouldn't be very smart of them. But the way we're going to try and do this is to try and place these value bets without getting banned, without or gubbed as it's also known. But we're going to try and do this and fly under the radar. So the key thing is to take value, but not too much value, just a slight bit of value there. From these results then, I'm going to show you a good example here. So obviously the over 1.5 goals market on the Ukraine v Austria match would be too much value there. That's 110% rating. The back odds showing at 1.92 there. Obviously we're going to want the odds in the decimal setting, not in the fractions, just to make this easier for us. But a really good one, if we scroll down a bit, we can see that the match Chile versus Paraguay, and then getting on the team Paraguay here at any bookmaker at back odds of 4.25. If we jump over to Smarkets, you can see that the true back odds, so the reason why Smarkets is crucial for determining if these are value bets or not, is what they have over at the betting exchanges is the real true value. So the, whatever that number is there on the back odds are the actual true value. Because that's just, Smarkets is just an exchange. They're not looking to make any money from you. They're just literally connecting bettors against each other. So whenever you place a back bet there, someone else is placing a bet against you. Think of them as like the eBay of the betting world. So we can see there that backing Paraguay, the true odds are a back odds of 3.5 now. They were just at 3.4. They've gone up to 3.5. Now, back over on the odds matcher here, we can see that it's 4.25 at most bookmakers, and then it's coming down to 4.2 there at some, and even here at so at that bookmaker there, it's 4.15. So if you were to then look at taking that back bet at say 4.15, or maybe finding a bookmaker, so having a look through some more here and seeing if there were any more around that 4.1, maybe 4.0 mark. That is essentially then a value bet that you've just placed because you bet at 0.5 higher back odds than what you would have done if you would have just backed it at the exchange. Now, the great thing about the odds matcher and OddsMonkey here is with these value bets, you don't need to just sit here and constantly press the refresh button. You can set alerts up for these. In order to set those alerts up, you would literally just go ahead and press save as on saving the filter, enter that filter name in there and save it. And then it's going to give you the option there to save it as an email alert. So whenever those value bets turn up for you to place, you will just get an email through, open that email, go over to the bookmaker that you would need to place that bet at, go over to Smarkets and check that whatever the back odds are on that outcome at Smarkets are, check that the back odds at the bookmaker are higher, and then you will be able to place that value bet and make money over the long term without laying those bets. If this is something that you're interested in getting started with and you want to check out OddsMonkey, down in the description, I have left a couple of discount codes there, which one gets you 12 days for £1, and then there is my Profit Boss 50 promo code there to get you 50% off your first month. If you found any value from this video and you found it helpful, please do press the like button now. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.